I read 75 fantasy books in 2025, and these are the top 10 you need to add to your TBR. Some of these are series too, so it's a little bit more than just the top 10, but it's fine. Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil. This book is easily one of my favorites of the year. If you love vampires, if you love historical fiction, if you love a little bit of horror, this is the book for you. It follows 3 different women across 3 different timelines as they become vampires, and you see how they're interconnected. The Blood Trader, which is the 3rd book in the Prison Healer series. This is a YA fantasy series. The female main character works as a prison healer, and she's had that position for 10 years, and then she enters these trials in place of a queen. Plot in the world building in these books is just incredible. There's a lot of political intrigue as well. Our Infinite Fates, another book if you like a historical fiction / fantasy blend. This is a young adult standalone. This follows 2 different souls that are connected, and they're reincarnated over and over again throughout the centuries, and you see so much of the world in this book. Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. This is my favorite book by her. I flew through this one. This is a fantasy mystery thriller book that takes place in Hollywood around Halloween. There's a lot of urban folklore in this book, and the female main character is on a mission to track down this magical object. The Curse That Binds by Laura Thalassa. This is the prequel romantasy novel to Bewitched and Bespelled. Would recommend reading Bewitched and Bespelled before you read this one, but we have The Fated Love Trope. This takes place 2,000 years ago near ancient Rome and a few other ancient civilizations. And the Zodiac Academy series. There are like 24 books in this universe, but my favorite book in the Zodiac Academy series is book 7, Heartless Sky. The emotional damage that this series causes, like, this series reads like a fantasy soap opera. There are a million different point of views, and there are a ton of subplots, which I absolutely love. The 2 female main characters learn of their heritage, and then they go to this magical academy. It is dark, so definitely check the content warnings. And on that same note, the Ruthless Boys series, my favorite book in the series was the last book. This takes place 5 years before the events of the Zodiac Academy series, and in this one, our female main character is trying to discover what happened to her brother. If you've been watching my videos, you know I love a Greek mythology retelling. This one was incredible. It's Medusa. I read this in one sitting on an airplane. The way this is written is from Medusa's perspective in the underworld, and she's telling the readers her tell-all, basically. There's just so much female rage in this book. It's giving History of Man by Maisie Peters. Thorn Season. This is a YA epic fantasy. If you like Shadow and Bone, I think you will love this. Our female main character, she is an heiress, and she has magic in a world where magic is forbidden. There's romantic subplots, there's mysteries, there's political intrigue. Not fully a fantasy book, but we're including this anyways because I want to talk about it. Sunrise on the Reaping, my favorite book of 2025. This added so much to the overall Hunger Games canon, and when you read about Haymitch's backstory, your heart will break into 2 pieces, but you really understand why he is the way he is in the original trilogy. Love it. Let me know what your favorite fantasy book of the year was, and follow for more book recs.